I think it's safe to say that Hitler may have been a dick. A raging, impotent little man who is hopefully roasting in hell right now as he receives an hourly pineapple enema. While World War II had plenty of monsters and people buying into a horrific right-wing ideology of the so-called master race, Adolf Hitler was the face of tyranny and persecution. His ideas, his talent for riling up the masses with inflammatory language led to humanity's darkest hour, a war that claimed the lives of millions and forever altered the landscape of our various cultures for decades to come. In Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus, Hitler's triumphant Third Reich has succeeded in conquering the globe, with the legendary Führer himself now residing on Venus, as players find out in one of the more bizarre missions of the sequel. Time has not been kind to Hitler, however. While B.J. Blazkowicz has infiltrated the Venus base to audition to play himself in a propaganda film about his downfall, Hitler appears. He's raving, delusional, and when he's not vomiting up his food he's missing the mark entirely when he struggles to piss into a bucket. It gets even worse, of course, as this version of Hitler is clearly suffering from some form of mental dementia that doesn't exactly play well with his narcissism and beliefs. Read-in video reveals GTX 1070 slotting just below the GTX 1080. Speaking to Game Informer, creative director Jens Mathies detailed how developer Machinegames created the scene, and found the balance between fiction and reality. There's a sinister edge to him as well. We always try to find some sort of trait that can be at the core of the character, so we were thinking about Hitler, and of course, there's a number of appearances throughout the years in fiction of him. We were thinking about our angle on him, and we thought about making him the opposite of spiritual. That's where a lot of those physical gags come from, just the fact that he's all about that side of humanity. But at the same time, we always like to layer in humanity in every character regardless of where they are in relation to you, the player, so there's a sinister edge to him as well. And there's all this historical information about him doing all sort of drugs, amphetamines, that sort of thing, which extrapolated over time. Seeing as in the new Colossus, he's 15 years older than when he died in reality, you can sort of imagine that having taken a toll on him. We were really happy with how it came together in terms of the script, but once we found this amazing actor and we started recording it, the performances just pushed it to a whole another level. It was a very fun scene to write, to rehearse, to record, and seeing it come together as intended was really amazing. In case you missed it, here's the scene in full. Read: spooky Pokémon are out in full force for Halloween in Pokémon Go. Of course, there is more to Wolfenstein 2 than just the Fast and the Furious. There's action, there's a cat's head attached to a monkey body, and by the time the end credits have rolled, you'll see if your attempt to kickstart a revolution in the good old US of A has succeeded. It's rather swell. Last updated November 10, 2017.